What's up, guys? Welcome to a broken mic episode. So I did this whole intro here and didn't realize that the mic died or broke or just stopped working. I had checked it before, but I didn't check it after. And that's a PSA for you if you're using wireless mics like this, adopting a new policy. Check the mic before and after. Check the audio clip before and after. Anyways, what I was saying here was I'm going to try out a new lens. Well, I've had it for a little while, and I've been feeling a little weird, and I've been wanting to get into a new creative head and try out some landscape photography with this 85. So basically here I was talking about how the 85 is a portrait lens, and most people think of it as a portrait lens, which it's great for, and it's a macro lens and all this kind of stuff, but most people don't associate 85 with landscape, and neither do I. When I'm out here, I'm usually shooting with a longer lens like my 1-500 or a super wide lens like my 16-35 or my 14 or just super wide. So this place in particular for me is a really challenging spot for an 85mm because it's a focal length that I almost never use. So that was this whole rambling bit. So now we're going to get into it. I've fixed my mic, I'm pretty sure. I've fixed my mic, and I'm going to take you around and show you what I'm thinking and how I'm going to compose some of these shots and deal with this 85 challenge. Also, I almost forgot to mention, my buddies, my good friends, Mike and Chris Perea, hit me up a while back and asked me if I wanted to be part of their Vlogmas, their Christmas video playlist that they're doing. It's a collaboration with a bunch of other YouTubers, and I said sure. So this video is going to be part of that, and basically I don't think it's anything fancy or anything. It's just I think they want to put together a collection of videos from a bunch of different YouTubers that are going to be spread out through December. That way you guys have some new creators to watch, or just some additional content to watch if you are getting tired of me not putting out more than one video a week. I'm gonna get better with that next year, I promise. But anyways, the link for that is down below. If you guys want to check out the playlist and see a bunch of other cool creators and see where they're at in the world and what they're doing, all similar type of stuff, landscape photography oriented, I do believe. Check that out if you're interested in similar stuff. And now let's get back to the video. All right, so I found this guy right here, and if we look at the different ways we can move this cool tree is like sticking out of that rock, and I kind of like something like that. That's looking pretty cool. The sky's gonna be blown out, but that doesn't matter. I'm actually gonna even use a shallower depth of field, I think, because I really want to isolate that tree branch. Maybe that'll work. We'll see. All right, let's go. All right, so I was just walking by to go down there, but I found this right here, and I'm also being straight blinded. All right, right there. Okay, so I really like the leaves from this fluffy tree that's being backlit, side lit, but what we're looking at, what I want to focus on is, there we go, that rock back there. It's going to be a little wider actually because of the video is chopping off the 16:9. There we go. And then we got the cool mountain and the shadows in the background with the side light. That tree will also be there.
It's just going to be a little wider than I can't back up and show you. But stuff like that I'm looking for. It's going to be nice side, well, it's going to be real hard side light and backlight. But what I'm looking for is like 3 stages of things: foreground, midground, and background. I don't always do that, but I feel like with this lens and this challenge today, that's kind of like the mood that I'm in. I want a lot of depth in my images today, and I think that'll help the look of this 85. So we're gonna keep looking. Go down here now. Okay, so we are extremely uncomfortable, and there is a giant cliff about 1.5 feet behind me. But check this out. I found this guy, and the sun is just barely hitting it, and then I've got that cool rock. I don't know if we move the rock, or I mean if we move our position, I don't know what I like better, so I'm going to take a few shots. It's going to be, again, a little bit wider because of the crop of the video being 16:9, but I think that's kind of cool, and I got to get it before the sun goes down. So there we are. I'm just going to take, I also want a shallow depth of field. I'm at f2 right now, so wide open for this lens, and I'm just going to move it around a bit to see which position I like better. Actually, I like that too. I like if I do this horizontal one, you'll notice I have the tree on the right, and then I have this rock on the left. Just might work. So crazy, it just might work. That's a movie quote, if anybody cares to take a guess. All right, I think that's good. My knees are gonna fall off, and wow, that's a long way down. Okay, oh God, let's keep going. All right, so filming the outro out there in the field didn't go so well, just like the intro, surprisingly. So we're gonna finish it up in here in the studio, but I do think that everything else went well in terms of the images that I was able to get with the 85 in that particular location. They definitely don't feel like images that I normally get out there, at least in terms of, you know, the focal length, obviously. But they still fit my style, I think, and I love the lighting out there, and I figured I would take this opportunity for a very quick, very subtle channel sponsor, which is myself and my preset packs. So I was using all my preset packs on these images, and I figured I would do some speed edits for you guys and kind of show you a couple before and afters real quick of these images with my preset packs, which are at a new home at the Moment store, which I'm very excited about, and they are still on sale right now, I believe. So you should definitely check those out if you're down for supporting your local artists. Maybe I'm not so much local, but if you're down for supporting your favorite artists, and if you like the way that I edit, or you know, all that good stuff that presets do for you, you can check those out down below. All right, well that's it. Here's the rest of the images that I got. I think overall I'm pretty happy with that. The challenge definitely woke my brain up a little bit and got me out of the weird creative rut that I was in, and I'm feeling pretty cool. I'm feeling pretty happy. So if you guys have any questions about the 85 or anything that I missed over it, you know, I only did one other video with it where I was time-lapsing, and that was the first video I did, but I do plan on doing some Astro with it here pretty soon, but I'm still waiting on some gear for that. So definitely make sure you stick around for that. If you, like I said, if you have any questions about the 85 or whatever, leave those down in the comments below and I'll answer them. Hit that like button if you're still here and you enjoyed this video, because I super appreciate it. It's the best thing you can do for my channel, and I will see you in the next one.